Would I be the asshole if I chose to stay home with my husband rather than going to my daughter's wedding? My daughter, 28 female, is marrying a woman, 28 female, and my husband and I have been trying to be as involved as we can without violating our conscience, or who we are and what we believe. Ever since our daughter opened up to us about her relationship, we've been staying open-minded, praying, communicating with her about it, asking questions, and researching. We welcomed her girlfriend into our home and started to get to know her. We just want our daughter to know that no matter what, we support her in her life. We've come a long way, and it's been a process for me and my husband, but we still sometimes come against what the therapist calls blocks of resistance. It holds us back from supporting our daughter in the way that she wants us to. And what I really appreciate about this counselor is that she takes our situation into account as well, and is willing to speak up for my husband and I. A few years ago, when our daughter wanted us to attend a gay parade with her, we were hesitant, and our counselor stood by us by telling our daughter that it was too soon. But other than the gay parade, things have been pretty smooth up until now. My husband has drawn a hard line about attending the wedding. I was sort of on the fence about attending, but I decided to stick with my husband. Our daughter is pissed. Our last therapy session together a week ago, our daughter said that if we didn't come to the wedding, all the work and progress that we made would mean nothing to her. She said if we didn't go, she wouldn't want us to be part of her life. The counselor did stand up for us. Guys, like for part 2. So me and my husband decided that we did not want to go to my gay daughter's wedding, and she told us that if we didn't come, she didn't even want us to be part of her life. The counselor spoke up for us and told our daughter that everyone had their boundaries, and this was a boundary that we would absolutely not cross. Then they told her that instead of making ultimatums, it would be better for her to consider the overall picture rather than letting one moment be the deciding factor of the relationship. Then the counselor talked to me privately afterward and told me how her parents hadn't come to her wedding. They eventually made up 30 years later, but they had missed out on 30 years of memories. She said that she talked to her parents about the situation recently, and they said that as hard as it was for them not to go, they still would have made the same choice because it's just something that they strongly disapprove of. She ended by telling me that she wasn't going to tell me if I should go or not go, but to really consider all of the pros and cons. And with all things considered, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stick with my decision and not go to the wedding. Does that make me an asshole? Yes, you're an asshole. You missed your kid's wedding, idiot. Sorry, don't mind me. I was just really triggered by this story.